Effectively Managing Construction Projects, by José-Alonso Hurtado González. Since the early 2000s to the present, many general contractors, GCs, and subcontractors have found themselves in financial distress shortly after being awarded projects or contracts. Why does this happen? In most cases, the problem begins with underbidding during the request for quote RFQ, request for proposal RFP process. In an effort to win contracts, many firms submit unrealistically low bids that fail to cover actual project costs. As a result, they lack the financial resources to hire qualified personnel and maintain proper standards across safety, quality, and production, creating a chain reaction of negative effects. The 4 negative ripple effects. 1. Personnel. When subcontractors underbid, they cannot afford to hire top-tier tradespeople. Instead, they often resort to inexperienced workers, many of whom may not meet industry qualifications or speak the language necessary for effective communication and job site safety. 2. Health and safety. Due to limited funds, many construction firms reduce or eliminate employee health coverage and fail to properly certify workers under OSHA standards. They rely solely on minimal safety orientations provided by the GC, increasing the risk of accidents and violations. 3. Quality control, QC, and quality assurance, QA. The absence of consistent qualified QC/QA oversight leads to poor workmanship, rework, and delays. Subcontractors often lack the resources or discipline to inspect and verify their own work thoroughly. 4. Production. A workforce that is undertrained, underinsured, and poorly supervised, combined with minimal QC/QA, inevitably results in low productivity, missed deadlines, and costly rework. The client's role in the problem. End users, clients, often contribute to these issues by consistently awarding contracts to the lowest bidder and enforcing no change order clauses. While this may appear cost-effective upfront, it often results in long-term project delays, poor quality, and higher corrective costs. Clients must understand that all bids are estimates, and changes during construction are both normal and unavoidable due to 1. Project scope expansions or client-driven modifications, change orders. 2. Regulatory updates from local, state, or federal agencies requiring new compliance measures. 3. Unforeseen material, fuel, labor, or logistics cost increases caused by external factors such as natural disasters, supply chain shortages, or geopolitical conflicts. Viable solutions. 1. Realistic bidding. All parties, clients, GCs, and subcontractors must accept that bids are estimates and that change orders are a normal part of the process. 2. Phased estimating for long-term projects. For construction projects exceeding 3 months or delayed in start date, bids should be structured in phases to account for inflation and cost fluctuations. 3. Comprehensive costing. GCs and subcontractors should include essential expenses in their bids, such as A. Employee health insurance. B. OSHA 10 and OSHA 30 certifications, as applicable. C. Manufacturer equipment certifications to ensure product warranties for the client. 4. Health and safety standards. Every worker on site must valid health insurance and possess an OSHA 10 certification card. Supervisors, foremen, superintendents, and project managers must hold OSHA 30 certification card. Additionally, for safety, health, and operational efficiency, a single lingua franca, English in the United States, and should be mandatory on all job sites. Other languages may be spoken among team members in informal settings. However, English must be the mandatory language for all official communications and documentation. 5. Quality control and quality assurance. QC/QA process plan should be established before project commencement and enforced continuously. Independent inspectors representing the interests of the client, GC and subcontractors must be empowered to ensure compliance. All trades must hold valid certifications for the tools and equipment they use to ensure that warranties of their work remain valid for the client. 6. Production efficiency. Once health, safety and quality control are properly implemented, productivity and timely project completion naturally follow. Final thoughts. This overview only scratches the surface of the complexities involved in managing construction projects effectively. However, by addressing these foundational issues, underbidding, safety, quality, production and communication, the industry can move toward more sustainable, efficient and profitable outcomes. For further information, please contact José-Alonso Hurtado González.